What's up, y'all? Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and this is going to be a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright. Whew. How are y'all doing today? Great. Awesome. Love to hear it. Alright, so Gemini, you all, video last week, y'all, thank you so much, Gemini. You and Aries, excuse me. You and Aries have been fucking it up, okay? You and Aries have been doing it. Keep up the good work, all right? Let's get these other zodiac signs jealous of you, Gemini. Because last week, you know, everybody's already jealous of you because everybody want to fuck you. So, ooh, y'all heard that? Y'all heard that, right? I'm not going to that thing. You ever get like mad and then you go apply to jobs that you really don't want because your job is pissing you off, and then like you fuck around and get an invite to something that you was like, oh, I'm cool. They fixed the copier machine. I'm cool. I'm not gonna but also at the same time, fix that fucking copy machine before I leave. Now, it may not be a copier machine for you. It wasn't a copier machine for me either, but I don't feel like getting into my business like that for real. I'm here to talk about you and your business, and let's see what's going on with you this week. Ooh, I'm gonna take it. I'm taking it. Ooh, two of them. Oh, Lord. Ooh, I saw this combination with somebody else earlier, or something like this. It was close. Is that temperance or judgment? Joke. You probably want to see it too, don't you? Temperance and judgment. Temperance in reverse. No, damn, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep saying temperance. This is the judgment card, and this is the magician card. Judgment in reverse with the magician. Temperance is probably solution, balance. Okay. I feel like you could be. Shut up. Damn. What's that doing? Sorry, they're doing construction on the apartment next door. They're loud. So I feel like you could be feeling like you're manifesting bad decisions, or you could have felt like you've been manifesting bad decisions, or you're awakening to the power of manifestations. What you not understanding is like the way you like perceive things. Your perspective of life is what's going to manifest. So if you are if you're like sad, angry, depressed, and you think constantly bad things are going to happen to you, then you're going to create a reality where things constantly are bad, because you're going to put that vibrationally out there, and also you're going to perceive everything as bad and negative. You know, today I ran out of gas. Ooh. Six of Pentacles in reverse. So you could have feel like, yeah, you could have been giving your energy to things that don't serve you, or oversharing. So maybe that's my cue to not make it all about me. But anyway, I don't care anyway. I'm talking about myself. I was in a situation where like I ran out of gas because I was not paying attention to the thing. It said I had like 40 gallons left, but it didn't. It ran out. Long story short, my friend had to come, and he had a gas can, and it had, you know, it was the best case and the worst case. You know what I mean? It was the best case scenario for a really bad, not even really bad, just, you know, something. But I was able to get out of that situation in like under 45 minutes. So I was really good. I was really happy. I was so happy that I have friends that are able to help me. And like I just focused on that instead of being upset that I ran out of gas and being like, I'm so stupid, I'm so dumb, why would I not do that? I mean, yeah, I did that for like a few minutes, but then I was like, you know what? Your friend's on his way. Thank God you were able to get a hold of them. Thank God you were able to like have them come over, and you know, they were able to do it, and they even followed me to the gas station, and I was still able to get to my therapy appointment. You know, I had to FaceTime them, but hey, but that's me. Let's talk about you, Gemini. All right, so what I'm saying is, when we change our perspective and how we look at life, it allows different opportunities to present itself that maybe weren't even available beforehand. So when you use the attitude of gratitude and you say, thank you, Spirit, for this opportunity to show, to bring in more love, right? Because of the situation, it allowed me to reach out to a friend and I was able to, you know, appreciate them and get help. It was nice. I appreciate that person. Thank you so much, Justin. You're a good friend. I love you, brother. Okay, so Gemini, let's get back to you because I know how you are. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, the Hierophant. Someone said the Hierophant is about gifts. So you could have received some gifts here in the form of, I feel like money or some type of spiritual information, or maybe even I got 4 drinks over here. I got coffee, an NA, a strawberry, and some water. That don't make no sense. You could have had received some type of information here, or there was a institution, some type of governing body that was in control of your life, or you could be really into like order. King of Cups. Oh my goodness. This is your energy though. It could be a Prince, a King of Cups in your energy, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. Someone who is very play by the rule lover boy. This is someone who could go tick for tat, but when it comes for love, they're pretty giving. Like this is someone who is really happy and a very good, a big softie, like a big teddy bear kind of guy. Like this is someone who is not afraid to cry when it's something that they love. Oh, I love guys that cry. I really do. There's something sweet about like a dude who gets emotional about like his kids and shit. Like that is so like that's the you know like those that's not real, dude. You fucking care about things. And you know what's crazy? When I watch like these shows like Hoarders and stuff, pay attention because it's always the biggest, burliest dude that folds under like the weight of like the minus like slight emotional distress. And like women, y'all, like it's crazy how I've seen so many shows, documentaries. I've noticed this, like women, I'm not saying that women aren't emotional, but like women are so much better at being able to control their emotions. Honestly, I'm just gonna say it. Like men always how women are so emotional. Women really are a lot better at controlling their emotions than men are. Like me, I am the biggest baby. Like if I get like just like the slightest bit of little cold, pissy, like if I get a little titch in my throat, like don't fucking talk to me. Like if my stomach is like girl, women walk around with cramps like nobody's business. Like I could never do that. I could never ever imagine the fear, the excitement, the enjoyment of pushing a baby out of my thing I don't have, because I would, no. But you know what? Y'all different. Y'all born different for a reason. The King of Wands. Okay, Gemini. Sorry to say all that. Who's all these people? Oh, that's right, because everybody wants you. Gemini, you got a lot of people looking at you. You got the King of Cups. You got the King of Wands. Gemini, feminine energy. Y'all are doing something. I don't know if you eating right. I don't know if you using your, you like got your like little nighttime skin routine down. I'm still working on mine. Doing a lot better with my facial acne. Turns out a lot of it's hormonal, so I've just been working on like not being so stressed out. But anyway, I love how I always make it about me, but this is my channel. And as much as I'm going to read y'all need to be able to read me too. Shit, this is a Two-way street. Put some in the comment. I love to learn and read y'all comments. I love to go through and talk and have a community base with you all because that's what we're here for. I know I may be just the person on the screen, but you guys can teach me shit. I could learn some shit from anybody, you know. The teacher is always a student. I feel like the King of Wands here and the King of Cups are like, you got like suitors. Like, oh, someone said, I say like too much. Like, I'm just kidding. I'm working on it. Such as, yeah, I just watched me shuffle for like hellas. King of Swords in reverse. Okay, wow. Are you like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but like, are you doing like some webcam stuff? Are you like a stripper? Are you, what are you doing? Because you got all the boys looking. Like your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. The King of Swords in reverse. There's a lot. Oh my Lord. No, we can't do all this. Shit. Death in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Somebody gonna have to fucking walk away and lose. Lord, this is too much. Ooh, Jesus. Two of Cups, Judgment, the Hermit. Yeah. I feel like eventually you're going to get to a place where you are wanting to, you know what's so crazy? Is I feel like you're not even that interested in love. According to the comments, everybody that was like, these options suck. They're all dusties. I'm like, well, this is what the cards are showing me, babes. I don't know, but you got three. I don't know if it's all romantic or not. There's a lot of masculine energy. I don't know if y'all can hear them. But yeah, you got so much masculine energy around you. Even the Hierophant. This is like divine masculine. Is this like dudes? Is this a dudes only channel? What is this? I don't know if you're masculine or feminine, but there's a lot of masculine energy around you. Hell, even the Hierophant is a masculine energy. That's like divine masculine right there. A part of it. The Hierophant and the Emperor. Yeah, there's a lot of masculine energy. I mean, you are an air sign, so I don't know. I've never done like just a same-sex reading before, but this is giving me very... I mean, my channel is always going to be gay friendly, so that's just duh. A lot of people around you, even the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What the fuck? And then we have the Justice in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Who? Gemini, I can't take you. There's just there's a lot of people. There's more people than anything in your reading, so maybe your energy is focused primarily on the people around you. You got the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. But you got all four elements. You got water, fire, air, and earth. Girl, you might be the Avatar. Is this the Avatar? Are you the Avatar? I didn't know you were Aang. Oh my God. Or what's the other one? I ain't watched that book. What was her name? Korra, the Book of Korra? I don't fucking know. Something like that. You have a lot of people around you. I don't know what you're doing, Gemini, but I'm about to find out. Because the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles are in reverse. So something tells me that these people are plucked. They are not. They upset with you. Maybe I could. These. Yeah, and these. Okay, hold on. Yeah, King, Queen. Three masculines, one feminine. Two in reverse. So the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. for so many people. Could be a family. Ah, shit. Let me just lay my cards out. The sun over the Hierophant, under the Hierophant. So you could have been like a very good kid growing up. I'm feeling like you could have just been a very happy person, and you played by the rules growing up. Like you were very much by the book. You did everything by the rules. You didn't really question authority. I feel like you were just someone who, you're someone who on the outside looking in, you fit the mold that society wants. And shit, I don't know. You were the societally acceptable kid. You were well behaved, well groomed, very attractive. Probably never been overweight, not gay or anything queer. Like you, not to say that there's anything wrong with anyone who has been like that. Maybe you just grew up in a very happy environment, regardless of what your orientation or appearance or anything like that could be. That's another case. But I'm saying a lot of people who are like that, we didn't always have a good start. And there's nothing wrong with having a rougher upbringing. There's nothing, I feel like sometimes we kind of live in a society that if you had like a good childhood, you're supposed to feel guilty for it. And I don't want to put any pressure on people, and I don't want people to think just because there was some like childhood traumas and shit that I went through that I hate people who had a good childhood. Well, I don't want anyone to have a childhood like mine. But also a childhood like mine wasn't bad. It was the childhood that I needed to become the person that I am, and I love who I am. So if I had to go through it, apparently I chose to go through it for a reason, so I can get here to be able to talk to you all so you all can hear this message. Hangman. Okay, who else had this card? I got all of my rings on. Who come before you? Taurus. Taurus did too. The Hangman. A lot of majors, a lot of just characters involved. This is a very interesting reading. Like, we have only court cards and majors. I don't know. Maybe this is you. Maybe all of these people here are you in your different forms, Gemini. The Hierophant was the person who was very much, but these are like representing different stages of who you are. Growing up, you were very much like a rule follower. You were a really happy kid. Everything, I won't say everything was easy, but like you tried to make everybody happy, I feel like. You were very much like that. As you got older, you became a people pleaser. The King of Cups is like you wanted to be more jolly, and you thought everybody loved the fun, happy-go-lucky, person. Now you're sitting in this King of Wands energy where you're trying to take control of your life. You're trying to create stuff. You're trying to be someone who is more go with the flow, also in command with themselves, in touch with themselves. And the King of Wands, I think the King of Wands is also somebody who is really, I'm going to say it, attractive. The King of Wands is probably one of the most attractive kings. The King of Wands is very alluring. He knows what he is the suit and tie corporate guy. He may not be, the emperor, the big boss, but he's working right underneath him. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Whatever this depression, anxiety that you are trying to overcome, I feel like you're making the steps to do that. Four of Pentacles is like you're letting go of fears and doubts, thoughts that no longer serve you, things that make you feel overwhelmed. You could be letting go of the need to constantly have to worry about how much money you have. But the King of Swords in reverse, I feel like you need to be careful about interacting with maybe like an older father figure or someone here who could be kind of mean. Like, if this is like your internal monologue, you could be having to. The 6 of. Three of Swords, Ace of Wands. Moving away from a heartache, trying to. 6 of Wands in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like there's a lot of energy around you. Your energy is tied up in other. Whoa! Damn it! I hate when that happens. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Could be worried about a financial setback. There could be a feminine energy here because we got 3 wands and a king and a queen. So there's a female or a feminine energy who could be codependent and they could be having some loss here. 6 of Wands in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse means that you still have work to do before you can enjoy the success of happiness you seek. You may feel frustrated, but if you continue to fight for what you want, you should win. Sometimes this card suggests reassessing your goals. So whatever it is that you want, I feel like there is like, oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm getting this energy of like Gemini. I'm seeing a Gemini woman who is hell-bent on succeeding through life without the assistance of people, and especially male help. I don't know if this is like a super like feminist, and there's nothing wrong with being feminist. I consider myself to be a feminist because women are awesome. But I feel like there is this, you're like, you need some help. Not like in like a bad way, like in a way of like you're overwhelmed. You're trying to get over it though. But it's like you need to let go of this King of Swords in reverse energy. It's like you are a feminine who is relying too heavily on your masculine energy of just kind of like trying to be hyper independent. I'm not sure if that sticks. If it sticks, let it stick. If it don't, let it slip. The Empress in reverse. Okay, so this is interesting. Growing up, you may have really suppressed your feminine side. You may have, not even like even growing up, but just within the past, whatever. In the past, you've had to maybe not nurture your feminine side. If you are a woman, you may have been around a bunch of men. Like you may not have had a mom, or maybe your mom wasn't a good example, or maybe you don't have any good example for parents. The King of Swords to me feels more like a dad, and the King of Wands is more like, I don't know, just the way that the King of Swords, he looks older. I think he is one of the older kings. The King of Wands, he don't look old to me. I mean, he's still zaddy, but like, he's not, you know what I mean? Like that's, you know, that's Pawpaw. I'm Pawpaw right there, Pawpaw. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. this is somebody who is, you know, financially dependent on other people. I feel like you don't want to do that. You don't want someone to control your money. And honestly, but here's the thing though, like we all need help. I'm not saying you have to borrow money from people, but like let people help you in a way that helps you maybe take advantages of more opportunities and resources around you by connecting with other people. The Ace of Wands in reverse. So you've been putting off some opportunity here to create something, maybe a passion project of yours that you have been stalling to start on because you don't believe in yourself or you don't think that you can do it. This is so interesting because last week everybody wanted to fuck you and you didn't seem interested. But now we got the Fool of... So now you're interested in starting this passion project that you were afraid to do in the past. The Fool is like looking towards that, so I'm feeling like that's the energy of you. Ooh, you want to... Oh, yeah. Eight of Pentacles. You're doing the work to like... You're focusing on what it is that you want to bring into reality. And it's this passion project. Ace of Wands energy here. This creative spark that you need to follow. It's a new beginning, an opportunity that's going to lead you to being happier in life. Because wands just want to have fun. Oh, wands just want to have. That's all they really want. Eight of Cups. Okay. The World in reverse. Alright, so let me tell you a little story about a little boy. You have big dreams. You have big aspirations. But there's something that always seems to go wrong at the last minute. And try as hard as he might, he could never get to the other side of success. You have a limited belief that you are ceaselessly working on, but you seem to never be able to break free of it. That didn't sound very positive or uplifting, and I know it didn't, but listen. The more you believe in yourself, the less you listen to those negative thoughts in your head, the less of a grip they have. And it's not about making them go away. It's about taking their power away. It's about letting them sit there and having them watch all the blessings come to you. And simply watch them fade into the background and shrink. And then one day you won't even hear them. They'll be there. One or two may chime up every now and then just to remind you that they're still around. But they don't run your life. Those negative thoughts, those self-limited beliefs, they don't tell you what you can and can't do. They don't tell you who you can and can't trust. They don't tell you who you should and shouldn't love. You're going to just know, because your life is going to move in a way that everything around you is going to vibrate love and love back to you. Harmony, peace, compassion. There will be flare-ups of little bits of this and that, only to remind you what you don't want. And then opportunity for you to show gratitude to put you back in a higher vibrational alignment with what you do want. You don't need to feel like you're going to win all the time to know that you're winning. We all have little times or little spouts within ourselves where we don't know if we're coming or going, what's up, what's down, if we're doing the right thing or not. But if you move in such a way where like you are always focused on love, you will inevitably end up exactly where you need to be. Okay. I don't know who needed to hear that, but that's kind of like what I was going with. Yeah. This reading is about you moving away, working hard. When I say moving away and working hard, I'm talking about you're moving away, working hard towards this higher vibrational state of being. Like this higher love, this higher timeline. You know, I always say this, I'm living in my highest timeline. Whenever I start to kind of get like shaky, I am living in my highest timeline. And I just envision all these beautiful, you know, things happening for me and being well deserving of it. You know, not limiting myself saying like, oh, well, you can't have that. You can't have that. You can't have that person. You can't have that car. You can't have that career. You can't have that money. You can't have that lifestyle. Yes, I can. I can because I already have it, because I envision it. So I am living in it, right? Even if it's, what did she just say, Abraham Hicks? 99% of manifestation before it's physical is already up here. So that 1% is just it being out in the physical world. How many people live in their head that there's some millionaire playboy, like, living his best life? Like, how many people are out there just living, like, regular lives, but in their own head, they're, like, king of the castle, right? So many people. And I'm not saying that, like, you're going to be one of those clowns that walks around acting like they're better than everybody. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you have to be in that energy. The difference between those people and people who actually do that is one thing, and that's the people who actually live that life believe that they deserve that life. And the people who just think like that, they have conditioned themselves into thinking that they can never get that life, but they have fooled themselves into just vibrating with they've accepted reality, but they know they haven't accepted reality. That's it. They haven't accepted the reality that they can change it, because they're still playing. They're still letting fear hold them back. They still haven't taken that leap of faith to get over to that side. They're still wanting and wishing, but they haven't done anything. The difference between people who actually live that life is that they've taken the risks. And sometimes they're just born that way. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna say that every wealthy person is self-made, or that there's not, circumstances that keep people where they are, societal, racial, socioeconomic, or whatever, gender-based. There's all these ways that we use to keep people in certain groups and minority. I hate that word, minority. And because it's like, there's no, okay. In other groups that are non-white, male, everybody on this planet has just as much that's what I'm looking for. Everybody on this planet has just as much of a right to have the best life and to experience the best of everything. And everybody deserves that. Whatever it is for them. Everyone deserves that. Maybe not everyone has access to it, but everyone deserves it. And you have to believe that you deserve to live the best life. And then maybe you weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth, or maybe you were. That doesn't make you any worse, doesn't make you any better than anybody. We're all the same. We're all love and energy. And the more we believe that we deserve these good things in our lives, we will start to attract them. I don't know how the fuck I got to this. Don't know where the fuck this came from in your reading. But I feel like you are on a journey here, and you need to lay your burdens down, get out of your own way, get out of your head, and allow spirit to come in and love you, and let it love you. Like I love you. I really love you. I really do. Love you. I do. Okay. Ooh, Gemini. This is a very interesting reading. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's all I got. I don't have nothing else. Okay. I lied. I got something else. I'm gonna do the cosmic energy. Ooh, rebirth. That came at the bottom of the deck. That's interesting because I saw the death card in the other deck. Love. Ooh, love is everywhere. Open your heart to feel it. Yes, there's so many people here that loves you. Like I said, love is everywhere. Could not have been a more perfect oracle card at this time, considering all the people involved. Every card on here, for the most part, is a personal card related to you. Light. Light dispels darkness. Keep your inner light shining. Yes. I'm telling you, this is a love yourself. You got this. You got this. Like, ooh. I love it. Right. It says acceptance. Accept others and yourself. Welcome new opportunities. Self-love and friendship. Self-love is the foundation of all love. Cherish friendships. They are your harborers for your soul. They are the harborers for your soul. Ooh, wow, Gemini. You got this. Okay, just keep focusing on you. Everybody loves you. Everybody want to get a piece of you, and you just seem to need to just take a step back and focus on you. And you'll be good. We're going to get past these limited core beliefs that you have of yourself. Like I was saying in the other videos, I'm open for private bookings and readings. I'm going to pin a comment in the comment section below about how you can book a reading. If you go to that link, you can book a 30-minute or an hour reading. If you want to do an hour, please select 2 sequential times. So like 4 and 4:30. Don't pick 4 and 5:30. Like that was just, I don't think you would, but I'm just saying. Yeah. And let's do some personal readings, y'all. They're gonna be 50 for 30 minutes, 80 for an hour. Yeah. I love you guys. I want you guys to be happy in life, and I want you guys to be happy. I love you guys. Be safe, drink water. Thank you for being a part of this channel. Hit that like and subscribe button before you go. Leave a comment. Let me know how this reading felt, if it resonated, if it didn't. Hopefully, my use of the word like was less this week. And be on the lookout for bonus readings and collectives coming out. All right. Love you guys. Be safe. Peace.